Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jason makes an unexpected decision that surprises Sonny and Tracy, while Joss makes a major mistake. Today on General Hospital, Lucky and Elizabeth team up against Cyrus, Kai sustains an injury during the big game, and Carly seeks assistance from Jack once more. Joss approaches Anna at the PCPD and requests to speak privately. They enter the interrogation room, and Joss requests Anna to arrest Cyrus for stabbing Dax. Anna wonders why she believes Cyrus stabbed Dax. Joss informs her that Dax was intended to kill Cyrus for Sonny, a fact Anna is aware of. Joss goes on to tell her what Felicia remembered about Cyrus' bell not ringing just before Dax was stabbed in Rice Plaza. She believes it was because he was stabbing Dax. Anna informs her that she has no evidence, no surveillance footage, and no witnesses. Anna questions why Cyrus would want vengeance now, months after Sonny gave Dax the orders. Joss has no idea, but no one else has the motivation or opportunity. Joss insists it was Cyrus, and Anna must take action. Lucky and Liz go to supper at the Port Charles Grill. Lucky is delighted they're doing this, but Liz informs him that another man has captured her attention. She looks over, and there's Cyrus. Lucky suggests that if they can't question Cyrus, they may study him. Liz gives Lucky the opportunity and accidentally knocks over a drink, bringing Cyrus over to clean up. Liz praises him for his assistance and apologizes. Cyrus inquires as to the well-being of his nephew Lucky and Lulu. Lucky fiercely warns him to keep away from him and Lulu. Cyrus apologizes and goes away. Liz asks, "What was that?" Lucky claims that if he treated him nicely, he would get suspicious. However, she was a terrific good policeman to his evil cop, and Cyrus may open up to her because she was sympathetic to him. She asks how they get him to open up. Lucky says he'll be right back and runs away. Lucky appears as Liz is conversing with and thanks Cyrus for his assistance earlier. Cyrus sees Lucky and walks away, and Liz tells Lucky that it worked, and she hopes to persuade Cyrus to open up to her. She believes she could run into him at Rice Plaza, or she could volunteer at the redemption mission. Lucky does not believe that's a good idea, because it's not safe. Suddenly, a cop appears, and Cyrus follows him. Liz urges they leave because Cyrus may have been arrested, but Lucky insists on staying and having dinner. Liz recommends that they discuss their plans throughout the lunch. Lucky reveals he doesn't want her to be near Cyrus. Liz appreciates his concern, but she has been taking care of herself for a long time. She is also the head nurse, and Cyrus attempted to kill patients at her facility. She wants to see him brought to justice. Lucky believes she is correct, and he has not forgotten how tough, resourceful, and resilient she is. However, he enjoys being those things for her, whether she needs him or not. He never needs to be reminded of how magnificent she is, and they should look into Cyrus in her way. Liz recommends they do things their way. Back at the PCPD, Anna questions Cyrus in the interrogation room as Joss watches from the window. Anna says that she is following up with the folks who were in Rice Plaza on the day of Dax's stabbing, and she asks him to walk her through it. Cyrus claims he was there receiving donations when the brawl broke out, and he moved away for a drink, a break, and to let his arm rest. She claims that's not what she told Chase that day. Cyrus cuts to the chase, asking why he's actually here. Anna claims he was at the crime scene and had a reason to stab Dax, but Cyrus claims he forgiven Dax for his actions a long time ago. Anna sends him out with a warning that if he commits a crime, she will not hesitate to pursue him. Cyrus goes out of the room. Joss rushes up and yells that Anna cannot let him go, she must arrest him. Cyrus begs for what? Joss responds, for stabbing Dax. Cyrus realizes why he's here and tells Joss that he understands her grief, so he forgives her suspicions and accusations. Anna tells him he can leave, and he says, "Peace be with you both, and Dax." Anna explains Joss that she had no intention of arresting Cyrus, but that sending him down here was intended to shock him and possibly trip him up. Now that he knows they are suspicious of him, Joss has basically told him which of his tracks he needs to hide. Drew stops by Alexis' office, as she requested. She informs him that Diane is not present and that she has contacted him to speak about Scout. She tells him she's concerned about Scout because Sam wanted her to stay with her brothers. She is now residing at a hotel, isolated from her brothers. He says it is only temporary, that he would stay in Port Charles rather than move to Washington, and that he will lease a place. Alexis wonders how Willow fits in. Drew thinks Willow to be a part of his life and believes she may be exactly what Scout needs. Alexis inquires, what does Scout require, or do you? She inquires about the strength of his relationship with Willow. He confesses that they are still working things out. Alexis tells him to figure it out because Scout needs stability. Alexis believes this is why Scout should remain with her. Drew refuses to let her take his daughter, but Alexis insists she won't. She's only giving him a short time to figure things out while Scout stays with her. Drew appreciates her offer, but adds what he has with Willow is true, and it can be real for Scout and Willow as well. Felicia tells Carly and Jason that Willow has removed everyone from Michael's visitation list. Carly says she'll call Diane about this and walks away. Sasha appears, and Carly returns, revealing that Tracy has prohibited Willow from taking the children. Carly claims Drew is completely responsible for this and advises holding a news conference to reveal the real Drew to his followers. Felicia said she has witnessed family feuds like this turn ugly, and none of this will benefit Michael or his children. Carly asks Jason to step in, and he replies he's on it before walking away. Carly storms off after saying she has to do what she has to. Felicia informs Sasha that she shouldn't say this to a pregnant woman, but she could use a drink. Sasha offers to be the designated driver. Later, Jack comes, and Carly thanks him for coming. She describes her and Michael's position and asks whether he is aware of the Baranski Clinic in St. Petersburg. He does, and together they devised a novel scar therapy. She asks if he can get Michael in, but he says it no longer exists. He informs her that one of the doctors has established a new clinic in Germany, but the clinic exclusively serves a specific group of patients, and Michael has little chance of getting in. However, Jack promises he will endeavor to get Michael into the clinic. Carly praises him and hopes Willow will allow Michael to go there. Cody joins a large crowd at Brown Dog Bar to watch the PCU game. Trina and Gio are there, and Trina is likewise focused on the game. PCU is killing it, and Trina claims Kai is on fire. Emma enters and asks Doug if she may sit with them. Gio says she can, as long as she doesn't rob anyone. He introduces himself and his friend, Trina. Emma introduces herself, and Trina mentions that Joss indicated she was returning. Trina inquires whether this is about a robbery. Emma explains that petty stealing is her hobby, demonstrating that she has already lifted Joe's phone. Sasha and Felicia come, and Felicia approaches Emma and asks if she has a minute. They take a step back, and Felicia is concerned about Emma going out and having too much fun, as the last time she did, she was expelled for property damage. Emma is aware that she made a mistake, but it is her responsibility to live her life and make her decisions. Felicia admires her independence, but advises her on how to make the most of her newfound freedom. Meanwhile, Cody notices Sasha in a great mood, tells her it's fantastic to see her, and declares that all his dreams are about to come true. He tells her that he has placed all of the money Drew provided him on this game, and it is a sure thing. Kai is abruptly fired, and Trina yells out, "Kai's not getting up!" Trina eventually notices Kai is sitting up, and Cody hopes he can shake it off. Trina notices they are walking him off the field while he holds his throwing arm. Gio says he'll be alright and that he isn't on a stretcher. Trina is unable to watch any longer and must pray Kai is fine. She and Gio leave. The game is over, PCU loses, and Cody loses his money. Cody laments that he should have known he was going to lose everything, as he always does. Cody takes off, and Sasha feels bad for him. Sonny arrives at the Quartermain mansion's front door and informs Tracy that he wants his grandchildren. She invites him in and refuses to let the kids leave because they are Quartermains. Sonny mentions that their last name is Coronithos. Tracy claims that Drew is to blame, he is the enemy, therefore take care of him. Sonny inquires about what she wants him to do. Tracy can't believe she has to urge the Don of the East Coast to treat Drew appropriately. Sonny claims Willow has rights to those children, and if he does not bring them to her, he will be unable to visit his son. Tracy informs him that prior to adopting Michael, he was AJ's son. She snaps, "You know who else wants to see their son, Monica? She can't because you killed him." Jason arrives in a panic, and Tracy was expecting him. He tells her that Michael needs his family right now, including his children, so please tell him where they are. Tracy is taken aback because it is the first time he has said please. He tells them they are upstairs, but also informs Monica that he is taking her great-grandkids. Tracy said Monica loves Michael and those children, and even if they give them to Willow, she may still deny them access to Michael. She claims Drew is the one calling the shots, and he's using those youngsters to harm them all. She also claims Willow is not in a good place right now and is not in a position to care for those children. Sonny directs Jason to get the kids. Tracy begs Jason not to break his mother's heart and, for once in his life, to choose his family above Sonny. Jason apologizes to Sonny but says he can't take the children away from Monica. Sonny declares that this isn't over and rushes out. Outside, Sonny grips his chest since he has another heart problem and takes his medicines. He walks away. Tracy informs Jason that he just made his father very proud. She hugged him, and he hugged her back. Stella pays Kai a visit in the next General Hospital. Willow lashes out at Nina for asking her to submit to Carly and Sonny. Gio discovers Cody in the stables, in a terrible mood. Brooklyn tells Chase that she wishes she possessed a fraction of his positivity. Tracy lashes out at Carly, stating that woman's life was never the same since the moment she set foot in this town. Chad Duell of General Hospital hinted that he would not return as Michael. According to General Hospital teasers, Chad Duell's leave story has already begun on the ABC drama after his character was severely burnt in a fire. Because Michael's burns appear to require extensive recovery at a clinic, his departure opens the door to Duell's return. However, there is no assurance that Duell will agree to return his part as Michael now that he has taken this extended vacation. Chad Duell spoke with Maurice Benard on his State of Mind show about his departure and potential comeback. Duell is taking a break for personal reasons, particularly because his father died lately and he is still dealing with the aftermath. Of course, Duell has a small boy, so he'll prioritize his family and life outside of the soap bubble. However, Duell would not rule out the possibility of exploring new ventures now that Michael is leaving. "Look, if other opportunities come, the right ones, I'm like, okay, let's do it," explained Duell. Duell also recognized that GH executive producer Frank Valentini didn't need to do that when he left the door open for his comeback as Michael, but he's grateful and feels privileged that he might still return someday. In other words, there is no guarantee that Chad Duell will reprise his role as Michael Corinthos. It's worth noting that this open door could lead to a Michael recast if the production decides to recruit another actor to play the role. Valentini discussed Duell's departure in November 2024, implying that there are no plans to recast his role at this time, but you never know in daytime. If Duell delays his return or decides not to make a comeback, Valentini may choose to continue Michael's story with someone else playing him instead. It will be intriguing to see what happens to Michael in the future, so stay tuned for further predictions on his story arcs and any recast news. According to General Hospital teasers, Michael will leave for the time being, so stay tuned for more information on the upcoming dramatic moments. GH spoilers, the hunt for the Digitalis killer is on. Is Cyrus living on borrowed time? According to General Hospital spoilers, viewers are happy that Isaiah Gannon took a chance and trusted his instincts. The good news is that he was able to save Michael Corinthos after being injected with Digitalis since the doctor administered an antidote. Even better, Nurse Elizabeth Baldwin has virtually been exonerated of any wrongdoing, but who knows how long it will take before anyone informs her of this. Still, after Michael was saved, Isaiah paid a visit to Portia Robinson to inform her that a killer was on the loose in the hospital. Fans know Cyrus Renaud is responsible for these injections and fatalities, so is he living on borrowed time? General Hospital spoilers. Portia Robinson's own investigation. GH spoilers reveal that before being approached by Isaiah, Portia requested that Brad Cooper perform an internal examination of patient records to handle the Digitalis question head-on. With that said, Isaiah believes they should contact the PCPD to initiate a police investigation. Will Portia agree to do so right immediately, or will she wait to see what Brad's probe reveals? after witnessing the deaths of other patients, Isaiah, and Lucas Jones in particular, will never let this go. His sister, Sam McCall, died unexpectedly from a digitalis overdose, as did his nephew Michael, and his nieces, Jocelyn Jack's boyfriend, Dex Heller, was a patient of his who also died from someone injecting digitalis into his 4-bag. So, what will happen next? GH spoilers, is Cyrus Renaud on his way out? According to GH spoilers, everyone at the hospital will be on high alert after Michael receives the digitalis injection. Furthermore, Portia has already barred Cyrus from helping, so he must use extreme caution when entering and exiting the hospital. But, will he? Cyrus appears to be hopelessly driven to prolong his digitalis run, and it is unclear why he is attacking patients in this way. How many others have there been, and how many more will be on his assassination list? That's difficult to predict. Nevertheless, with the February sweeps just a few weeks away, Cyrus' digitalis days are likely numbered. How long before Cyrus is apprehended? Did Stella hold TJ's baby on General Hospital? Stella felt a connection with a baby in the nursery. Could this be TJ's? Prior to the Christina/Molly baby drama on General Hospital, there was another surrogate. She informed TJ that she had miscarried, but did she? Oh baby, when Molly learned that she would most certainly be unable to bear a child, she and TJ opted to go the surrogacy route. Andrea, who appeared to be the ideal candidate, became pregnant almost immediately. Everything was going well until Andrea came to TJ at GH and told him she had miscarried the baby. Not only that, but she expressed a desire not to go through it again, so Andrea was no longer an option. This was when Christina stepped in, but we all know what a bad idea that was. Andrea may have lied about her miscarriage in order to retain the baby for herself. TJ and Molly never questioned her or saw her medical documents. They simply accepted her word and let her walk away. TJ may have a child and be unaware of it. Stella, from Auntie's Instinct, recently had a heart-to-heart with her pal Tracy. The loss of baby Irene was brought up, and Stella revealed that she was struggling so deeply that she had difficulty entering the GH nursery. When she eventually did, she held a baby with whom she felt a connection. She even believed that the infant was seeing into her soul. Stella is TJ's aunt, and they have a great relationship. She is always the one he turns to. She may have felt a connection with the baby because she is its great aunt. The chronology does not quite match, but she did not refer to the infant as a newborn. It could be in the hospital for another cause. If the baby is a newborn, then this is soap. They constantly change the ages of the children. This discovery will spark all sorts of new turmoil between Molly and TJ. Do you believe TJ's baby is alive? Please let us know in the comments. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 16th, Willow blasts Nina, Carly and Tracy's showdown, Brooklyn fears the worst. According to General Hospital previews on Thursday, January 16th, Stella Henry will bring a stuffed animal to Kai Taylor's room, raising the question of whether he is looking for a specific sender. Kai would chuckle at Stella's comment and remain upbeat despite his injuries in the PCU Bowl game. It does not appear that Trina Robinson will be behind the special delivery, but she will undoubtedly pay Kai a visit shortly. Kai will impress Trina, maybe by remaining enthusiastic about his healing prospects and future goals. Harrison Chase will have a similar attitude toward his possibilities of having a kid with Brooklyn Quartermain, but she will wish she had a fraction of his optimism and will be concerned that bad news is on the way. Brooklyn and Chase are set to go through some tests because they have been struggling to conceive a child. This might easily lead to BLQ receiving updates on issues involving the baby she gave up for adoption as a teenager. Giovanni Gio Palmieri is expected to see Cody Bell looking downcast at the Quartermain stables and question him about what is wrong. Cody will insist Gio does not want to know, but he may eventually disclose he lost huge money betting on the current PCU Bowl game. However, Cody's followers should not give up hope just yet. Cody has some other financially profitable risks on the horizon, so he appears to be on track to recoup his losses in some form. Perhaps Selena Wu will strike a lucrative agreement with Cody now that he has forced himself into a hole. On Thursday's show, Cody will reflect on the past during a talk with Dante Falconeri. That could lead to greater discussion regarding Dante's previous romance with Brooklyn while they were camp counselors. Meanwhile, Willow Corinthos will blow up and accuse Nina Reeves of asking her to submit to Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos. After Willow loses her cool, Nina will tell Ava Jerome about her latest stumbling block in her mother-daughter relationship. Willow will end up confiding in Chase. Although Chase will try to be fair and understand Willow's concerns about the kids, he may argue that keeping burn sufferer Michael Corinthos' parents away from him is not the solution. Carly will be furious at the Quartermaine mansion now that Jason Morgan has taken Tracy Quartermaine's side. Jason did not want to take the kids away from Monica Quartermaine, so Sonny left in a huff. On Thursday's episode, Carly will rip at Tracy, but Tracy will fight back as this becomes a massive showdown. Tracy appears to be going for a low blow by bringing up Carly's history and all of the damage she's caused. That woman's life was never the same the moment you set foot in this town, Tracy states in Thursday's preview video. Whether Tracy is referring to Monica or Bobby Spencer, Carly may respond that this is about doing what is best for Michael, who currently requires the support of his family. Willow refuses to give Michael access unless she gets the kids back, so Carly will chastise Tracy for her involvement. According to General Hospital spoilers, Carly and Tracy's confrontation will feature plenty of drama, so stay tuned for more predictions on where things will go from here. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny's death means Maurice Benard is out. General Hospital spoilers indicate that there will be significant changes in this fictional town of Port Charles very soon. Everyone will be surprised by this change. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny's death means that Maurice Benard is done. That's because there's widespread speculation that Sonny Maurice may be dying. And if he dies, Maurice Benard's daytime broadcast career may come to an end. After all, Maurice has been on the show for over 40 years. He has also shown an interest in hosting a television discussion show and expanding his YouTube series, State of Mind. So it only seems sense that Maurice retires when the General Hospital writers murder off his character, right? Or are the writers attempting to keep us on the edge of our seats with another plot cliffhanger? This is what General Hospital viewers want to know. It goes without saying that the internet had a lot to say about the situation. General Hospital spoilers, what's next for Sonny Corinthos? Some even complain that Sonny has been in the spotlight too much lately. There has been too much fighting, and now Sonny is experiencing chest issues. So it's time for Sonny to step down? I've been watching this show since the 1970s, and I don't get the gangster aspect. There's simply too much violence in a 1-hour show. Another critic commented, Maurice will die before they kill Sonny. Similar to Monica and Bobby. Without Sonny Corinthos, the program is basically over. Another critic stated, I believe Sonny should stay while Drew should leave. Leave Sonny alone. He is the focus of the program, so leave him alone. He is the reason why General Hospital is so great. So yet, Maurice Benard has not commented on the topic. Willow explodes, Tracy unleashes fury, Ava's intel, Cody and Dante's past. On the next episode of General Hospital, Willow hits her breaking point, Cody and Brooklyn plummet, and Carly is in Tracy's sights. Next on General Hospital, Willow Tate Corinthos opens up to Harrison Chase. Nina Reeves vented to Ava Jerome. Additionally, Cody Bell and Dante Falconeri revisit the past. Also, Kai Taylor impresses Trina Robinson. Continue reading to learn more about what will happen in the next episode of ABC's soap opera. Tracy Quartermaine's Showdown GH spoilers for Thursday, January 16th suggest that she refused to let the children return to their mother. Tracy even confronted Martin Gray and threatened to keep the case in court until Wiley and Amelia Corinthos were adults. Sonny Corinthos attempted to reason with Tracy, but Jason Morgan unexpectedly took her side. So anticipate Carly to confront Tracy next. GH spoilers, Ava Jerome's discovery on Thursday, January 16th, Nina will confront Ava with the entire affair. Nina is now cunning, although her plans almost always fail. Furthermore, Nina is determined to safeguard Willow and the children. Nina considers not just the Corinthos and Quartermaine families to be dangers, but even Drew Kane Quartermaine. Meanwhile, Willow freaked out when she believes Nina wants her to submit to Sonny and Carly. So, will Ava have any great ideas about how to address this situation? Perhaps Nina can hire Ava to deal with Drew. Harrison chases Discovery General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 16th show Willow opening up to Chase. While Willow may tell her side of the tale, the truth is that if Michael took the kids out of state without her knowledge, he would most likely face abduction charges. Willow may also discuss her predicament with Michael, Corinthos, and Drew. What kind of counsel will Chase give Willow? It is teased that by the end of the week, Willow takes back control. However, that could be either good or bad. General Hospital spoilers, Thursday, January 16, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, expect Kai to impress Trina. Meanwhile, Cody and Dante discuss the past. It seems that the last time these old friends chatted about the past, Cody was in deep trouble with his gambling habit. It seems Cody might be going back to his old ways, so stay tuned for the aftershocks. Sonny experiences heart issues as Jason sides with Tracy, Joss accidentally tips Cyrus off, and Carly begs Jack for help. Lucky and Liz work together to investigate Cyrus, Cody loses it all, and Kai is injured on the field. Joss drops by the PCPD and asks Anna to arrest Cyrus for stabbing Dex. They talk over Joss' suspicions and she tells the commissioner about the day of the stabbing and how Cyrus was there. She has no direct proof. Anna thinks she's in shock and looking for answers. Why would Cyrus attack months after the attack that never happened? Joss urges her to talk to Lucky and insists she do something because it had to be Cyrus. Lucky and Liz are at the grill. She stares over at Cyrus as he busses tables. They spill something so he will run over. As he cleans up, Cyrus asks after Lulu and Lucky tells his uncle to stay away from all of them. Once he walks off, Lucky explains he had to be mean or he would get suspicious. He slips out for a minute and Cyrus comes over to chat with Liz. She says he eased up with her and she's sure he could get him to open up if they chatted longer. Maybe she should volunteer at the mission and work with him? He worries about how safe that would be as a cop shows up and takes Cyrus away. She thinks they might as well leave since he's gone, but he suggests they stay and eat. They continue discussing how she can get information from Cyrus. He doesn't want her going near him. She appreciates his concern but reminds him she can take care of herself. This is something she needs to do for her hospital and herself. He says she's right. He will never forget how strong she is, but he likes to be strong and resourceful for her whether she needs it or not. They agree to work on investigating Cyrus together. Cyrus is brought to the PCPD. Joss watches as Anna questions him about the day of Dex's stabbing. He's sure she isn't questioning every potential witness again, so why him? She reminds him of his criminal past and adds that if he is even slightly connected to a crime, she will bring him in. As she lets him go, Joss blurts out that he needs to be arrested for stabbing Dex. Cyrus knows Joss is grieving so forgives her. She's not sorry. He wishes them peace and walks off. Joss complains and Anna tells her she just tipped him off about which of his tracks he has to cover. Drew joins Alexis in her office and she asks to speak to him about Scout. He assures her that her granddaughter is fine and staying with him at the Metropolitan. She reminds him that Sam wanted her with her brothers. He says this is only temporary and he'll be staying in Port Charles. Alexis asks how Willow fits in. He hopes she will be part of his life and Scout's. The congressman suggests they have a great bond and Willow could be what Scout needs. The lawyer thinks this could be more about his needs. When it comes to children, they need a stable home. He agrees and points out the Quartermaines forced Scout out of his home, not him. They argue about how dangerous that family and the Corinthos are. She agrees and suggests Scout come and stay with her, temporarily. Drew assures her she will always have time with Scout, but her place is with him, and hopefully Willow. At General Hospital, Felicia informs Jason and Carly that they have been taken off Michael's approved visitors list. Carly storms off to call Diane. Sasha joins them and Carly returns from talking to Diane. She suggests they blast what Drew and Willow are doing all over social media. Felicia warns her not to make things worse. Carly asks Jason to get the kids. He takes off. Felicia doesn't like where this is headed. Sasha thinks she gave good advice. Felicia needs a drink and Sasha offers to be her designated driver. Carly calls Jack over and asks him about the clinic that Valentine sent Ava to. He explains it no longer exists. Jack says that someone from the clinic has gone to Germany and is almost impossible to access. She promises to pay anything. Sonny shows up on Tracy's doorstep and demands to see his grandkids. They start bickering about it and she suggests that Drew is behind all this so he should handle him as a mob don would. They argue about handling things legally. She reminds him that he killed AJ and declares the children aren't going anywhere. Jason barges in and declares that they need to let the kids go back to Willow so they can have access to Michael. Tracy is surprised when they say please for once. She suggests Jason stop in to see Monica and let her know he's taking away her grandchildren. Jason says that Willow has the power to deny them access to Michael. She points out that if they give Willow the kids, she can still do that. Drew just wants to hurt them. Reminding Jason that he broke his father and grandfather's hearts already, she asks him not to choose Sonny over Monica too. Sonny reminds Jason that they need to take the kids to get to Michael. Apologetic, Jason says he can't do that. Declaring this isn't over, Sonny walks out. He starts having chest pains, gobbles a pill and stumbles off. Back inside, Tracy tells Jason how proud he's made his mother and hugs him. At the Brown Dog, Gio tries talking to Trina but she's distracted by the game. Emma joins them and he introduces her to Trina, who watches them flirt. She complains about how lame sports bars are and Trina tells her how complex sports are. Felicia and Sasha arrive. Cody is thrilled to see Sasha and declares that all his dreams are about to come true. They watch the game and cheer until Kai suffers an injury. Trina blurts out that he's not getting up. They watch him get walked off the field and Gio assures her he will be okay. This is too stressful for her and she has to go home. Felicia takes Emma aside, who reminds her she's over 21. Felicia reminds her she was expelled the last time she had a big night. Emma says it's her life and she can screw it up if she wants. Felicia tells her a little trouble is fine but no felonies. Cody tells Sasha he doesn't know how the team could have lost. This means he's lost everything, like usual. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.